Hello, pile number one. Pile number one. Today we are going to make a reading about your future spouse fear when it comes to you. What are those fears that they have when it comes to you? What scares them? What makes them feel uncomfortable? What they want to avoid? Let's see what we are going to dig out. Maybe some kind of past traumas, maybe some kind of fears that are related to the childhood, maybe something entirely else. Let's see what the divine is going to give us as an answers. I'm going to take one more card. For this middle, I'm just improvising the spread right now. Let's take this one. Okay. And let's see your cards. Pile number one. We have Two of Swords and Freedom. Ace of Wands and Study. Knight of Pentacles together with Separation. We have Four of Wands and Teaching. And we have Seven of Wands together with Soul. I'll move everything a little bit so that you receive a full preview of all cards. There we go. And now we can dive into your reading, pile number one. So with the Two of Swords and the Freedom, I can say Two of Swords are usually the card of decisions. And what they definitely want to avoid, what they don't want to experience with you, is that they need to choose between you and the freedom. In other ways, they want to keep the certain level of their freedom. They don't want to be in the position where they need to choose between being free or being with you. And what I mean by being free, like for some people, it can be simply going to places. For example, maybe they have friends that they love to spend time with. And they think that when they end up with you in marriage, that will not anymore be allowed. And they will not be able to see their friends anymore. And for some of them, the freedom could be also traveling, like maybe they have some kind of idea of traveling, but they know that marriage is more static in dynamic most often. This is a general reading, so don't take me very, 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 like strictly. For some of you, it's going to be like that, for some not. So maybe they think that the marriage itself, it's a little bit, like static in the dynamic. So you spend time at home because you're building something with this person. And then because of that, like they are a little bit afraid that it will pull them down in the sense that they will not be able to explore anymore. They will not be able to travel anymore. or it is connected with some kind of personal freedom, like they will not be able to go where they want or spend time with whom they want, and this is the fear that they have. The Ace of Wands, and with the study here, I see that your person is very yeah. I just want to add to this that we see two birds. So I think that your person always actually wants to include you in their activities. Just they don't want to feel, like their freedom is taken away. So this is big deal, because it's not like they want to be married and then, go around without you on places. They want to be with you. They want to live with you, but they still want to keep this feeling, that sense of being free. Okay, so that is very important. And you can provide that for them. Ace of Wands together with study. So little bit they're afraid that at one point they are going to stop evolving within the field of their interest. They think that maybe they will not have enough resources or time to put in their hobbies or the things that they love to do and they want to do. Because with Ace of Wands, we see that it is something that they're very passionate about. So some people could be passionate about their jobs, but majority of people are passionate about something that is a side of a job. So I think that maybe they are fearing that when they come into this marriage, they will not anymore have this space for their activities that they were doing as a hobby. Like, I will just now give random example. Like, imagine somebody is playing the guitar and having a band. This could be connected, and then suddenly they're in marriage and they are not allowed to do that anymore. So they cannot meet their friends. They cannot go and play the guitar, for example, and improve into that. And that is actually something that, makes them very happy. So this is just the fear. We are talking about the fears, guys. So this is something that your person has as a fear that also probably you can totally, remove, because I don't think so that you will, just tie them down and not let them to breathe or live, like you certainly, when you love somebody, then you want to boost their hobbies, boost what they love. You want to help them to have more of the things that make them happy. And I think that is very, very natural and healthy dynamic in the relationship. Now, the third thing that it scares them as hell is divorce, okay? That they are going to, with this Knight of Pentacles, that they are going to build the entire, kingdom with you, like coin by coin, step by step, thing by thing, value after value. And then, when you actually build something, when you have something will happen, that will destroy your marriage, and there will be this divorce. So they have a big rooted fear of actually being divorced. Okay? And this is also that signalizes us that this person is valuing the marriage. So they're valuing the marriage, they want to be married with you, and they want this thing to work. Because we see that this person is a hard worker. So they invest in the relationship, and they invest a lot. We see a lot of coins with this Knight of Pentacles. So they're ready to invest and to put something in, and they don't want to put something into nothing. So their biggest fear as well is separation, divorce. Okay, so they were building something, then it just disappears. The fourth fear that we can see here with Four of Wands and teaching, I would say that your person is a little bit afraid that within this marriage, maybe they are afraid that both of you are going to isolate each other too much from friends and social life. I think that with the teaching here, they think that you both need people, of course, people who are friends and family, not some kind of people that will just come into your marriage. No. People who are trustworthy, reliable, and both of you love them and appreciate them. They think that through people you learn and you get more experience, and that people can actually make your marriage even better. I think that they believe in the value of conversation, vocal transmission of knowledge. That is what I feel with this card of the teaching. And they simply want to always keep people who they love around. Their fear is little bit that maybe, like you will stop going out and stop, not like going, of course that, people when they are older, the desire to party and do things, to do those things, it gets smaller. That is also natural. We have other occupations and priorities, and maybe that is not first on the list. But they're afraid that you will have a serious life. They want to keep the fun. They want to keep the things going, all the time being fresh. Having fun is very important to them, and not in that shallow way that they just want to go out and waste themselves, no, they really want a quality time together with you and people you both appreciate, okay? And just to point out, these are not fears connected with you guys. These are their own fears that they are having since forever. Like this is within them, and these fears were created based on their previous experiences. So it has nothing to do with you. It's not connected with you, okay? And it never appeared because of you. So this is something that they are struggling and keeping within them, deep inside. These are deep-rooted fears. With Seven of Wands and with the Soul, their fear is that they will not have enough time or space for work on themselves. Because with the Soul, we see that this person is very aware of importance of a well-being, mental and emotional well-being. I think that maybe this person is keeping some kind of diary, journalist, somewhere where they are writing things. Maybe this is the way how they are dealing with their emotion and how they are dealing with everyday stuff that they cannot just, build it within themselves. This is something that they are doing to release the energy. This could be anything. I mean, here we see the notebook. So this is the first thing came to my mind. But it can be sport, it can be running, it can be doing something else, like everyone has their own medicine, how they deal with the things. And I think that is something, whatever they're doing, it is making them centered. It's giving them their own inner peace. And they're a little bit afraid that one day when they get married and when they get serious with somebody, that they will not have this space to improve themselves anymore. Or that they will not have that option and possibility to continue with this diary or any other activity that is including working on themselves and on their, let's say, well-being, So it's very important to them to have this space. And they are just hoping that when they will get married, to you or anyone in their head, when they're thinking about the marriage, as a concept, that is what I wanted to say. So again, it's not connected with you, although the marriage will be with you, their fears are usually applied to the concept, imagination of marriage, not the actual marriage with you. So this is a person who needs to express. This is the person who needs their personal space for growth. And everything else that we just named here, it is basically the deeply rooted need of this person. And this is why we have these fears. They are actually fearing that some of these important things to them would be drastically or completely changed. So pile number 1, your marriage is going to be something. And I think that, you will have enough time and opportunities to actually sort this out and to show your person safety and security, and actually that they are wrong, especially with this separation and divorce. They are afraid of it, but you will never let that happen, right? So I think that all of these fears are deep reflection of some kind of uncomfortable things that happened to them in the past, that they will maybe have as a prejudice before you start the marriage. But I think that your marriage is going to sort that out. It's going to clear the smoke. It's going to actually fix and heal their fears. Okay, so this is a reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here, for listening these messages. And I want to say, if you love this videos that I'm making, make sure to subscribe, like, share, or comment, guys. When you comment, then I see that you connected with the reading, and I can also receive a beautiful and valuable feedback from your side. I appreciate all of your comments. I appreciate every one of you being there. I want to say big thank you for everything. Big thank you for your support and for helping me to spread the messages. This is my mission. This is why I'm here. So you are all big help of mine. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you here. And I hope to see you with my next reading. Have a beautiful day or evening, wherever you are. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Pile number 2. Today we are going to be doing reading. We will do a reading about the fears your future husband will have. Actually, they do have it. They already do have. They have these fears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. They already have all of these fears about the marriage, you know, and these are maybe some kind of traumas, something that that came maybe from the family, you know, maybe it is some kind of fear that other people put in them, you know, it could be anything. So we are going to explore a little bit, what is your future spouse fear, you know, about the marriage? When it comes to you, you know, like, because they will have marriage with you. So it's not connected directly with you. It's connected with the marriage, concept of marriage. But it is connected with you because you are going to have the marriage with this person. So you have to know their fears, okay? Let's see what we have from the cards. So we have 4 of Swords and Receive. Then we have Knight of Pentacles and Animals, okay? We have Wedding, and here we have Knight of Swords. Then we have Page of Cups together with Time to Decide, and at the end we have Page of Pentacles and Freedom. Okay, so let's start with your reading, pile number 2. Pile number 2 with 4 of Swords and Receive. I have a feeling like your future spouse has a little bit of problems with self-esteem, self-love and self-esteem. Maybe they were very hurt from somebody once, and since then they decided that they are going to protect their heart. So it's like almost, you know, we see the person in cocoon. Somebody who is very well protected, somebody who is protecting themselves, but actually what they're protecting is their heart, okay? So this is a person who is a little bit afraid to open up, and we know that the only way to receive something is to open up. You cannot receive if you don't open up, right? And they are afraid, and they are afraid to open up. So when they open, they become very sensitive. You can hurt them then. So basically what I'm saying is that your person is protecting and guarding themselves in order to protect their heart. And they are very much afraid of receiving. So they are afraid that about the marriage, they're afraid that they know in marriage they will have to open up and expose their heart and give it, you know, basically. And they do want to receive the love backwards. They want this mutual, you know, love and energy flowing. But the problem is that they, you know, they are afraid to open up. So I think that they will do it, of course. And I think that you will have that with them. But I definitely think that I see this as a fear, deep-rooted fear, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles with an Animals. I would say that okay, so Knight of Pentacles would be like building something with you, that it is important, that it has some kind of value. Investing, we see a lot of coins, so they are investing their time, their money, their love, their effort, their focus, and so on and so on, into building something. I think that with the animal, because with this card, I feel the strong connection. You see, we create very interesting connections with animals. The connections with animals are different than we create with people. Because animals do not speak, and they are basically communicating in non-verbal way, right? So we are feeling animals and we are communicating with them still, but not through words, not in that type of way. I have a feeling like with those two cards, first of all, they are very, very afraid that all of their efforts are going to be spoiled. They are going to be wasted from one reason or another. They are a little bit afraid that the money, safety with money will not be there. And with the animal nature here, since the animals are mostly pets, I would say that these are some people that are close to, I think that this is synonym for the family in this reading. I feel like this card is a synonym for the family, some kind of very deep bonds that we have with other people, without verbal part. It doesn't, okay, bear with me. I don't think that you don't communicate with people that you love. I'm just saying that those connections are there. Talking or not talking, you know, like seeing this person, not seeing this person. These are like some kind of deeply rooted connections that you have with the family. That is why I say family, because that is the more logical. But for some of you, this is a general reading. For some of you, it could be a person who is simply very, very, very connected to you. People who are very connected to you, okay? I think that they are afraid that the focus or the assets or the wealth could be spent or wasted on everyone around, but not on you. Okay, so this is that. And with the King of Swords and with the wedding, we see that to your person, very important thing is saying and telling the truth. They wanted the relationship, the marriage, to be full of honesty, completely clear, completely straightforward, no lies, no games, you know, no confusion. We want everything to be clear and, clean. So the fear of your person is definitely that the marriage is not going to be honest. Like, they are fearing that there will be some things that they will not know, and that there will be things that will be happening behind their back. That they will not be aware of it, they will not see it, they will not be able to know it. You know, like we have so many birds in this card. We have everything that flies. Actually, we have a bat with wings. Then we have a crow. We have owl. We even have some kind of fly. You know, so I think that with flying, that is definitely the element of the air. That King of Swords is. We also sense this control, because when we are in the sky, we see everything. We see the full picture. We see everything that is under us, right? And that is what they want to. That is what they want to feel like in the marriage. That is how they want to feel. They want to be like a bird that it is watching down and see full picture of everything. So they want to see full picture of everything all the time. And their fear is that they will not be able to do that. That the informations will be missing, that the things could be confusing, that they will not have this clarity of thought and clarity of sight, even in a material way, you know, to see what is going on in front of their eyes. So I think that your future spouse has this fear that the marriage is not going to be fully clear. And I think this is some kind of definitely trauma from the childhood. This is something maybe that they've seen from their parents, their parents not being on the same page. One is doing one thing, saying other thing, and the vice versa. And I think that maybe there they created this thought or this fear that marriage turns into something like that. So this is also good fear, because this fear is going to push them forward to make the relationship as pure as possible and clean and clear as possible, which actually is a very good thing. I mean, that is very, very positive, very good thing. Now with the Page of Cups and with the time to decide, your future spouse is also afraid of having this tick-tock, in the background. It's like, this reminds me a lot about when you're not able to do things within your own time and when you feel them. But when society tells you, when your parents tells you, when your friends tell you, when community tells you, when your religion tells you, and so on and so on, you get the point. So I have a feeling like their fear is that they will have to connect deeper with somebody, and that they will not be ready for it. Like they will have to make a decision based on other people's request, not their own. They are having a fear that they will have to get married when others say that it is appropriate, not when they feel that they want to do it. So this is something also that it is their fear. Maybe this person simply has their own inner timing for everything, and they want to follow it simply. They just want to be in tune with their needs. And maybe the environment where they are living, or like I said, the relationship between their parents or something was not good there, probably. That is why they created these preconceptions that, things have to be when other people decide. So their fear is definitely that they will have to rush the wedding. They will have to marry before they feel that they are ready to get married. Okay, so this is how they feel. This is the fear. This is not the real thing. It is a fear. Fear is very fake, and it comes from ego. So it's not connected with you guys. It cannot be connected with you guys. This is something that your person is having and wearing way before they met you. So it is their own responsibility, and they do not connect all of those fears with you, but they come from the experiences in life or from experiences of other people that they were close with. So don't make a panic. Everything will be fine. It's not you and it's not your marriage. We are just now discussing about their deep fears. That majority of them are just, silly, really silly. And we are asking ourselves, why do they have this fear? But I'm just clarifying for you. With the Page of Pentacles here and with freedom here, definitely your person is a little bit afraid that they are going to lose the independency with the marriage, and that they will not be able to do what they want, go where they want, or to, have activities that they want. Now, with the Page of Pentacles here, we also see some kind of indication of money. So they are also having a fear that suddenly all of their income, everything that they earn, everything that they bring basically in the house is not going to belong anymore to them. It's going to belong to you basically, and then you're going to make it in that way that you decide, you control. Okay, you control the money flow. They don't have any more control over the money flow, even over their working salary. So this is the fear that the marriage is going to take from them this independence, this freedom. Again, I have to point this out. This came into the pile number 1 as well. That these two birds are always indicating team play, teamwork. So this person doesn't want to take the money and just be in charge, okay? They want always to include you. So they are not the type that is going to just take the money and rule who is going to eat what and where, go where and do, what. I mean, this is not the person in this reading. This person is very observant, very sensitive, very loving. And actually, they are team players. So they always have you as their counterpart that they are thinking about, they're including, you know, like, so that is something that it is there. But the fear is still there, you know, like fear is that they are going to end up with a person who is going to completely take out control from them, this monetary based control, okay? And then they will not be able to do anything. If you don't allow it, or if, I mean, you, the person in their mind, you know, their future spouse is not going to allow it or prove, then they don't have a freedom to do what they want to do. And this would be pretty much that, guys. I mean, your person is having these fears because, like I said, some kind of experiences in their life, some kind of something happened that brought this thought within them. They don't want the marriage to be, you know, like full of deception and not open and not clear, because they obviously saw that somewhere, you know, they had example in front of their eyes. That is why I'm saying that it could be the family. But what I wanted to say for the end is that your marriage is going to be completely different. I have a feeling like you're going to sort out all of the inner fears, and you're going to help them to get rid of them, because when the person receives exactly opposite from what they are fearing, you know, like for example, they are fearing to open up the heart, but if they open heart to you and you take it and you take care of it, then this fear will automatically disappear, and they are going to be cured. So just like that, all of these fears can be eliminated and removed and healed. Okay, with teamwork, with love, with mutual respect, I think that everything can work, you know, perfectly, guys. But the nature of a human beings is that we do have these hidden fears. Even we don't communicate them, you know, with people, we still do. So this was the reading that we dedicated to this. If you like my readings and if you enjoy them, make sure to subscribe, like, share, or comment. If you are here for the first time, welcome. And for everyone who already there, I want to say big thank you for commenting, guys. Big thank you for supporting me, for following me, for putting this like button on my videos. I think that all of these things are actually contributing to my channel, and you are helping me to spread the messages. That is my mission. That is why I'm here. So I'm very happy that you have been with me once again. And I wish you all the best, beautiful evening or day, wherever you are, and hope to see you with my next reading. See you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3. Today we are here to do reading about your future spouse fears that they have towards you. And we're talking about not you as a person, but you as a concept, because we will be talking about their fears connected with the marriage, okay? So fear connected with the marriage and how they feel, what bad things could happen, or what is their biggest concern about the marriage itself, okay? Why they, I mean, we all have fears. So even you have certain fears about the marriage, right? So this is normal and natural, and we are going to explore what is it for your person, pile number 3. So let's see your cards. We have the King of Wands and we have regret. Okay. Then we have 5 of Wands and we have crystals. We also have the Sun. Together we're calling your soulmate. And then we have 2 of Swords with family. And we have 3 of Wands with release. Okay? Now we can dive into your reading. The King of Wands, guys. The passion. Passion, passion, passion. And regret. Okay. So what they are fearing here is basically that we see that this lion in the background as well. This lion, you know, brings this energy of strength. You know, the strength card has lion on it. And King of Wands is pure fire. And the lion is also fiery sign. So I would say that with this regret, because this is the main point here, I have a feeling like they are afraid that the marriage itself is going to start only on passion, or there will be so much passion that it will be overweighting everything else, you know, like it will throw the shadow over everything else. Like they want a passionate relationship. They don't want that the passion goes away, but they are also afraid that that is going to be the main ingredient in the marriage. So I think that your person is afraid that that this passion is going to camouflage maybe many things, you know. I think that when they are passionate about somebody or someone, that they lose the head. They're that type of the person. Typical, you know, fiery sign. And I think that they know it. They know that when they're in love, they lose the head, you know, and they don't want to regret that. So this is definitely one of their fears. They don't want to regret it. They don't want to lose their head. With the Five of Wands and with crystals here, they are very much afraid of arguments and arguing. So they don't want to fight. They have a problem with fighting. Maybe it is something that they experienced in the past. Maybe their parents were fighting a lot, you know, like maybe they had some kind of problems in the family where everyone were in conflict with everyone else. And I have a feeling like they are very, very afraid that this dynamic could be repeated in the marriage. They don't want to argue. They see it as a loss of time and effort, and I think that simply they are against that. I think that they are the person who loves to talk a lot, talk enough in order to find a solution. And I think with this crystal here, we see that the solution, you know, this is the light at the end of the tunnel. So we see that this person is having this tendency to basically sort things out, to find a solution, to find a way. Sorry for the sounds, just a second. Okay, everything is fine. We are back. So with this light at the end of the tunnel, we can say that this person loves to gradually come to the solution of the problem. They don't like argumenting. They love talking. You know, they love peacefully communicating until the solution is found. So they are afraid of conflict. Their biggest fear is that in the marriage there are going to be a lot of fights. Okay, they don't want that. Now with the sun here and calling in your soulmate, we see that with the sun, we see the highest possible vibrational energy, okay? And calling in your soulmate, that is like, you know, we can definitely say that these two cards are going together. So this is like finding the person of your life. And this is having everything with this person. Like this person is going to be your, somebody that you can rely on. It can be the person that it's going to be trustworthy, so you can trust this person, you can lean on this person, you can do everything with this person. Like they are your sun and the moon and the light and the sky and the stars, everything, you know, like, and sun. It's like real soulmate. And what I feel with this, actually, their fear is that they are not going to marry their soulmate. Okay, so they're thinking about that. They're thinking about, oh my God, what if the person that I marry one day isn't my soulmate? You know, so they have that fear. But of course, that fear is going to be completely diminished because you are their soulmate and you're going to be together until the rest of your lives. So the thing is that with this sun, we see that this is going to be the most beautiful, the most higher love that it can be. But the fear is that, you know, will they make the right choice? Will they make the right decision? So this is something that there is inside of your person as a fear. Now with the Two of Swords and with the family, we have direct conflict connected with the family. So this could be connected, this is general reading, again I'm repeating, so this could be connected with kids, you know. These are decisions being made about kids, about family, about continuation. It could be that they don't want to be put in the position where they need to choose. You know, choose. They need to choose between the friends and family, because knowing your friends and the family is central to your life purpose. Exactly. So they love their friends and they love their family. They love you. They love you. They never want to be put in the position where they have to choose between the friends and the family. Okay. So this is a very big fear of theirs, that there will be a moment when they will have to actually choose you and the family or friends. I think that they really appreciate people who are around them. I think that they have a good friends. They have a very good friends around them. I think that it is almost impossible for them to choose friends. So they know that if this kind of decision would pop up, they know that they would be choosing you, they would be choosing their family, and then they would stay without friends. So this is just irrational fear, guys. That is what we are talking about, okay? We are talking about irrational fears. With the Three of Wands here and with the release, Three of Wands I sometimes see as a planning of the future, planning of the trips, planning of going somewhere, doing something ambitious. In this card it is even more because, you know, like we see this girl with a surfer board. So she's just waiting for the wave. She's waiting for the right moment to come. And then to release the energy. Look, the release of the water. And here we have this wave that needs to come, okay? Very connected cards. So their fear about the relationship, actually the marriage, would be that they will miss the opportunities. This could be maybe what I feel, these are working opportunities. It's almost like because they are married and focused on other things or on the family, that some kind of options and opportunities for jobs or advancement in career or advancement in earning, you know, that is going to be something that they will miss. You know, they will not catch that wave. They will not release their power. Yes, actually, the potential. That is a very important part of this. They fear that they're not going to completely find or let's say achieve their full potential. They think that maybe this is a fear. So just to clarify something, guys, this person is not having these fears about you. They are not even having these fears about your marriage. This is all something that was built and grown within them way before you met them. This could be things from the family or people around them, people who influence them or people who they were watching as children, you know, like, so this is a very complex. We are now digging a little bit about their inner fears that are connected with the concept of marriage. But of course, when you are going to end up with this person, this is all going to change. Don't forget that everything can be modified. And when they receive certain level of security and happiness, then one by one of these fears are going to just, you know, disappear. They're going to go. I think that this person wants all, you know, like they really are in the search for a soulmate. Like all or nothing. They want all. So when they're going to finish with you, like not finish, start with you, when they're going to end up in the marriage with you, I think they expect, you know, 300%, 500%, not 100, you know, like 500% from you and your marriage. I think that this person is very, very much investing themselves. That is why they don't like conflict. They want that stability. They always want to have this clarity, this light at the end of the tunnel, you know. They're ready to work for it. I think that this is a family person. They are looking to have a family, but their fear is that maybe there will be a moment in life when they will have to choose, like I said, between friendships and the friends and friendships and the family, kids, you know, those kind of things. Also with this being afraid of missing the opportunities so that they could achieve the biggest potential, this is also just a myth, you know, this is some kind of preconception in their mind. Actually, when they will be with you, why would you not support them? You know, you are going to be their right hand, how we say, you're going to be their main rock, you know. And of course, when we love somebody, we want that person to achieve everything. We want this person to fly, we want them to be successful, we want them to be the best, you know, the happiest, and so on and so on. So I think that with Three of Wands here, this person is ambitious person, and that is maybe why they have this irrational fear. But these are just some things that are within them, like I said, not connected with you, but something that they will come with. And you have to be aware of it so that you go and heal together all of these things. You also have your own fears. So maybe next time we could make your fears about the marriage, you know. There are always two sides of the coin. So what will happen is that two of you are going to help each other, basically, to eliminate one by one. And at the end, you're going to have the marriage that you created, you know, together. I hope that this brought a little bit of clarity and more information about your future spouse. If you're new to my channel and if you like my videos, make sure to subscribe, like, share, or comment, guys. If you comment, I know you're there. I love to read your comments, and I want to take a big moment to thank all of you who are already there, who are supporting my channel, who are listening to what I'm saying, you know. Sometimes through these messages you really receive a guidance, and I hope that this guidance is guiding you, you know. I hope that you're using this for the betterness of your life, you know. That is the point, that is the mission of this channel and of what I'm doing. Actually, we just want to grow and be better and to succeed, you know, on our pathway. And I hope that you are. So have a beautiful evening, have a beautiful day, wherever you are. And I wish to see you with my next reading. Bye.